Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Monday, August 22nd, 2022. I have an appropriate carrying bag and an appropriate hat because I will be going to a game a little bit later this evening. Tampa Bay Rays are taking on a team I used to root for last year. Last year, I lived in both places. I lived in Anaheim and I lived in here in Celebration. So when I was on either coast, I would go to a lot of home games at Tropicana Field or Angel Stadium, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now I am full on Rays. I don't think I've enjoyed rooting for a team more anytime in my entire life. So I'm definitely on the Rays train, but it will be very interesting seeing the Angels play at the Trop, something I have never done. This video will not be about the game itself, even though I might film just a little bit of it at the end of this video, because Trout might be in for the Angels and Ohtani, who's, let's face it, probably one of the best baseball players to come along in the last couple of decades. I will be going down I-4, documenting the traverseness over to St. Pete, but also going to Dinosaur World, a place I have not been in about 10 years. Dinosaur World, which I think is in, not Haines City, Lake City? Where is Dinosaur World? It's about the halfway point. It's 45 miles from here. I'm inviting you to join me. I probably should have looked up the exact distance first. Shall you? Now first pitch is until 7 p.m. so I got plenty of time to roam around in the prehistoric era of the dinosaurs. It's gonna take me about an hour to get over there at least though, and then after that another hour, hour and a half to get over to the Trop. What I'm noticing here on the minute hand, obviously I've showed this before, but is the bike, and then the hour hand is the dog. But if you notice on this side of the clock, nothing, just the minute and hour hand. No bike, no dog. There's also an oversized clock right there on Market Street. All these cars are parked here because people use the ATM here at the bank. All right, we get moving. And the price of gas here in Celebration, Florida at the 7-Eleven that has the very Art Deco look, $3.39 a gallon. Also, I ended up getting some Icelandic glacier water. Seems like the price of gas is going down a little bit, very, very, very slowly. But yeah, I just love the 7-Eleven so much. Look at that thing. I-4 westbound going very, very smooth, which is nice. I always try to head over to the Tampa St. Pete area earlier than 2 p.m. because traffic starts to get pretty bad around that point. I just looked it up. Plant City is where Dinosaur World is, and it's 46 miles from here to there. That's stop number 1, the longest stop. There it is. And you can tell Big the Foot jiggling like that is very, very excited. Open daily from 9 to 5. Look at this place. Yeah, it has been a long time, over 10 years. Well, about 10 years. It may have been less than 10 years, but let's just call it 10 years since I have driven through these gates. Back. Hey, it's very sunny and very toasty out here today, but thankfully there's a nice little breeze going on. I'm not sure what that noise is, but I think it's the flagpole. I have passed this place so many times. Yes, I was here many, many years ago, but I always pass this on I-4 when I'm going to the Trop. And I figured it was just about time for a revisit. Please do not touch the dinos and stand behind the rope. Got a series of benches over here, and next to the bench there is a dino hatching as well. Oh, I think I'm a little too big for this, but if I wanted to rent this prehistoric creature in an eggshell, I could. Do not leave valuables and or purses in the vehicle. Okay, I have paid the $19.99 plus tax and gained entry into a world of dinos. I also bought a little bag for $1 of fish food. It's a very, very small bag. Very, very small bag. But, you know, I didn't want to overdo feeding the fish, but there's some fish in here that I'm going to feed. So $19.99 plus tax for admission, and then $1 for the fish food. And here is a general layout of the land obscured by the fish food. I am here where the X is. Circle the restroom facilities, and this is the only indoor section, which is right over there. Okay, I made it inside the one building. This is the museum, other than the gift shop. The gift shop is also a building, and I'm hearing the roar of some sort of creature. This is a tiger shark jaw, by the way, in this little glass case. And a triceratops toe? Look at this. The foot of an Allosaurus right here. Oh, no way. They have animatronics in here? Okay, they just stopped. They were making some noise. Oh, what the? Yes. That, I was not expecting animatronics. I had forgotten that they had animatronics in here. I love this so much. Anything that moves, you know, that's not a real thing that moves and makes noises like this, sign me up for. Kind of similar to the same types of items they have in the Jurassic boat ride in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, one of my personal favorite roadside attractions. Oh, you're wagging your tail over there. That must mean you're friendly. I like that. I'm gonna go outside now, back out in the heat. It's good. Oh! Okay, that pterodactyl, same sound effect as a Jurassic boat ride in Pigeon Forge. Same sound effect. What if there's a correlation? You're shaking your head yes? I knew that sound before. All the different theories here of how they became extinct. Oh. The alien theory, the meteor theory, and some say they never existed at all. Oh, wow. It's like the eraser's kind of being erased from existence. Back outside now. Ooh, there's a little dino bone you could go through. And also you can see the traffic of I-4 going past in the distance. Got to look way up to see these long neck creatures. I do like this place a lot, especially just kind of how it has that kind of old-timey feel in a lot of ways, like the wooden, you know, cutouts all over here in the picnic area. Now this is a Monday. I don't know if the weekends are any busier, but there's really not a lot of people here. There are a couple people wandering around, but not too many. I'd say maybe at the most a dozen people here. This one was heavily armored on the upper part of its body from the nose to tail with bony plates and rows of spikes to protect itself. This is like a whole family of them. Uoplocephalus. And even though I went through the parking area gate, walked about 100 yards into where I'm at now, there is another gate behind me here. A couple different gates. Dinosaur World. Oh, look down there. Like etched in the side there. Oh, and then there is another one overlooking I-4. To the swamps. Okay, can't go this way. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I guess you can't get over there, and not only they just put like a temporary thing up, they've completely walled this off, fenced this off. Interesting. But look over there, there's a dino head and legs. The neck is the roof line. And those two pillars are the legs and the feet. And there's the noggin. Okay, that's weird. This building abandoned? Just sitting over here desolate? It's kind of grown over. That looks so cool. A dino head just popping out of the foliage. Ah, here it goes, here it goes. Okay, this must be the front. In the unlikely event of a dino attack, please observe the following safety guidelines. Run, and secondly, keep running. This is the other side of that building. It's like they have some sort of a show here. You got the bleacher seating and whatnot. I am here. So this is basically the larger version of the same map I was given a printed out of. Where the star is where I'm at. I'm gonna keep carrying on. Looks like they're also doing some maintenance over there, repainting one of them. Also like this, they're giving information on what some of the foliage is, like a southern wood fern. I definitely don't have a green thumb, so it's nice when things are pointed out to me. Ooh, there's another one over there looming in the shadows. Okay, this is a different species. This is a long neck marine plesiosaur. About half of its length is from the head to the neck. The neck had 76 vertebrae. And that is what that is over there, lounging in the water. And then next to that is the Mosasaurus. Also not a dinosaur, but the first of its kind found. It is known only from a huge head and enormous long jaws filled with sharp teeth. If I could get a better view of the sharp teeth here. Look at that thing. That's pretty cool right there in the little water area. I think maybe they're not pressure washing, might be painting. There's a definitely wafting over here as there's an intense paint smell. I don't want to go over that way. I do like how shaded this is. It's very, very shaded. I was expecting to be wandering around through the direct sun, but there's a lot of shade, which I'm very, very thankful for. Oh, I do remember this. Look at this scene. You know, I'll be going out to California soon. Into early September, I'll be out there for a few events. I should probably pop into Universal. Not just for HHN, but also to go on Jurassic World. I really like what they've done with Jurassic World. This is getting me back in the dino mood. I think I'm going to when I'm out there. I think I'm gonna have to do that. The Iguanodon. A family of them. Now this food says it's $1. The bag I got was $1. Maybe they give me more. Either way, I got some fish right here. I'm gonna feed the fish, see if I can find some koi or whatever other fish are down in here. I almost forgot about the fish food till I saw that sign. Got to hold onto this baggie. I'm just gonna pour a little bit in there. Just a couple little pellets. Go and get it, fishies. Little fishies. Okay, I'm just gonna dump all this in here. Feeding time. Right over there. I'm no fish expert. I think the swampland and the water really adds to it. Kind of adds to the ambiance and the feel of this place. Just having the water going by as well. Ah, now I know what these are. It's the trash can. Right there is the trash receptacle. I'm gonna throw that in there. Thank you. Okay, look over here. Okay, this is interesting. There are some pterodactyl flying around over there on the wires. Sharp teeth. Hopefully friendly. Yeah, right over there. Check it out. Okay, not pterodactyls, but a flying reptile. These animals range in size from that of a sparrow to a hawk. This one's gnawing on the tree. The Stegosaurus. Look at that. Got his face embedded right in the bark of that tree. And look at this thing. Some of these I do not know what they are referred to as. Thankfully there's a lot of signage out here. Ooh, I recognize these. These are very fast. A little waterfall over there is very effervescently flowing, pumping out the water and very rapidly. It's like an alligator. One thing I'm noticing about these, they're very serious faces. Very serious. This looks like they'd be something out of a fantasy film. These down here. There's a lot of areas down this little wooden trail that are kind of something should be at like a horror film. I mean, kind of. These ones are just gnawing on that one over there. There are a lot of figures in here. There really are. Okay, they're looking at something up in the tree. Oh no, they're looking over here. Maybe that's the enemy. There's about to be a scuffle. So just out of nowhere, you know, these are lurking in the shrubs and then shaplam! Right there in the mouth, right there in the teeth. Now this is said to be the largest of the dinos. And it has a very interesting face, a very interesting head, like up on the forehead. Let me zoom in. It almost has like armor around above the nose and between the eyes. I saw the rest of the grouping of this one a little bit earlier. Oh, there's a skeleton garden up here. Skeleton garden. Okay, this is the side when I pulled off the exit off I-4. This is where the exit is, so the exit pulls off right here. I'm recognizing this from the backside. This is not the backside of water, but the backside of the sign. I really like the sign right here. And then you go through this corridor. Yeah, this is what's behind that exit sign. I was trying to put my finger on what this reminds me of. It reminds me a lot of the former Bedrock City just outside the Grand Canyon. Kind of reminds me of a little Bedrock City-ish. Kind of, sort of. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe, but it just hit me all of a sudden. In fact, if you told me some of the same people that worked on that place might have worked on this one, I probably would not argue with you. I would probably believe that that was the case. It just kind of has that same feel, right? Swamp cabbage, the sable palmetto, native Florida state tree. Over here appears to be just a rather large foot, just the foot itself. Femur bone, to quote The Birds with Tom Hanks when he's talking to the neighbor. That's a femur. Yeah, it's a femur bone. Just looking over the hedges over there. I don't think those are friendly. There's also a lot of gnats out here. It doesn't help that I'm sweating. I think gnats are attracted to sweat. They're like all around my face. Definitely is a rather large property. I will definitely say that. Kind of wish there were more animatronics. I love animatronics. But I guess you really can't have animatronics out in the elements of the Florida heat and the rain and the storms and the hurricanes and the wind. But there are a lot of prehistoric creatures in here, which is really awesome. Yeah, that's pretty neat. All the mammoths back there. All right, see you later, mammoths. I think I've about reached the end. Anna's about to exit through the gift shop. There is a claw machine here. Properly themed. Dollar bills only, no change given. If I have $1, I might try to get me one. And I looked in my wallet and I had $1. All right, here goes. Gotta utilize the claw. Oh yeah! Fail. Back out in the parking lot now. I exited through the gift shop. And I will say the gift shop had a lot of little souvenirs and mementos. The only thing I ended up getting was another water. I was kind of thirsty walking around in there. But they had quite a few, you know, pertaining to the subject matter. They had a lot of dinos all around. They had a lot of really good t-shirts. One t-shirt in particular, perusing the t-shirts I really wanted, but they did not have any in my size. So I wasn't able to get the T-Rex when I wanted, but I would have bought this one if they had it in my size, but they were all smaller sizes. And continuing to stay hydrated, I polished off the one I got earlier when I was getting gas. And now I got an Aquafina. Pure water. So it says. And gonna continue my commute over to Tampa, and then over the Tampa Bridge into St. Pete, and to the Trop. Not gonna film much at the game though, I'm just gonna kind of enjoy it, but I might get a clip or two. Made it over to St. Pete now. One thing I will say about St. Pete, there are a lot of murals on all the buildings. A lot of the buildings around here have paintings on them like these. A lot of them. And here's another example. Is that Felix right there? I think that's a Felix. And then there's Donald. Check it out, Donald Duck. Right there. And someone on a bike. A couple Donalds. There's a Donald there. Donald there. Garfield. Even Pluto over there. Take a look at this. There's a pelican. Manny, look at the pelican. Fly, pelican. It's a quote. Movie quote. Yeah, just so many buildings have artwork on them. I think it's awesome. It's like an alien, a skeleton-looking alien over here. Oh, it's called Melty's Skull. And there's even a Marilyn Monroe as well. Right here on the side of this theater. Playhouse Theater. I never knew this was here before. I feel like I've lived, if I lived a lot closer to St. Pete, I probably would get here just before first pitch. First pitch is at 7, but not wanting to deal with the backup on the horrendous, always under construction in certain parts, I-4 from Orlando, well, Celebration to Tampa. I always try to get here a lot earlier. Thankfully, I can get in 2 hours earlier if I go through the Parks and Rec gate and wait in there a half hour, and then 90 minutes before let me into the big part of the stadium. It's better than waiting in traffic, trust me. Got the Devil Rays logo on here. It's an orange one here. This kind of, even over here, has the inaugural season. 98 written on it. Also, Tampa J has arrived.
Hello. I like this hat here.
Yeah?
This color.
Yeah, I like
it.
It does match your ensemble. It does have like an old-timey vibe to it.
Old school, man.
Yeah.
Like 70s or 80s? Yeah.
I like this little squeeze popper right here. It has a soft foam shoulder.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and you like the baseball will spit out of DJ Kitty's mouth and shoots over 20 feet. And it's almost time for first pitch. I'm kind of noticing you got DJ Kitty and you got the cheerleaders and you got Raymond up there. DJ Kitty's dancing, but Raymond just kind of standing around watching the cheerleaders. And we all got a picture with DJ Kitty right before the game started there. The one and only DJ Kitty. In the house. Also, Chris Aimless Adventures has joined the party. So it's the 3 of us up here. Okay, my first meal of the day. I've been kind of doing some intermittent fasting. So I've waited till now. All day I've been thinking about how once I got to the stadium, I was going to get one of these grilled chicken wraps that I got the other night. So this is going to be my meal of the day, a grilled chicken wrap. And I'm going to omit the spicy aioli. So I'm going to go ahead and order that, and that's what I'm going to have for my food. There's no calorie count on this, but I would imagine it's probably the best out of all of them. Oh! Almost a good play by Walls out there. Angel's got a guy on. Now, Chris, if you had to guess, how many calories would you say this chicken wrap has? 700. 700? 800?
Maybe, because it's got the mayo, it's got some like mayo type stuff on there.
Yeah.
But all in all, pretty healthy for a ballpark.
Yeah, good for ballpark food. Trying to eat better, slowly but surely, and I got my smart water down there too. All right, Rays have scored. Harold to the plate. Got an RBI here. Ooh, off the ring. Foul ball. That was a Mike Trout slam. Oh, that's a home run! Randy! Light up the roof, Randy Rosarino. Love it. Look at that. Dusting it off. That's how it's done. Man, he crushed it over to right. Boom! No way. They're putting Shohei in. Shohei at the Trop. Okay, I guess he didn't have like a stomach virus. I did not think I was going to get to see Shohei bat tonight. Woo! Gonna strike out Shohei. There are 2 outs. Man on first and second. Top of the 6th. 2 strikes. Beeks has been called from the bullpen against Ohtani. Is Beeks gonna strike out Ohtani? Oh yeah!
The scene from Terminator 2.
You're all right, Raymond?
I think he had too much.
Good, buddy?
We got a thumbs up, so I think that's a good.
Raymond's got the... I don't know what's Raymond doing, taking a nap? Raymond. Raymond. Did you say Terminator 2, the end scene?
I think he's recreating the last scene. What a tearjerker. Oh, the feedback.
Did he fall asleep? Is he taking a nap?
I think he's on union break. He's out cold. I'm kind of worried. Someone poke him.
Raymond, you good, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's the thumbs up.
All right. That's right. Give the video a thumbs up. It's official. I think he needs a beverage.
Raymond! Oh, get a little energy now. Let's go, Raymond! Let's go, Raymond! Let's go, Raymond!
It's working!
Let's go, Raymond!
I think you need more water. I don't know that you know that.
He's chugging some water.
Random water.
Does Raymond just get a little high quality H2O there in the system?
I hope that was his bottle. I don't think it was.
He's putting it right back in the little thing there. There it is. On to the 7th inning stretch. Very casual. Always good to see the one and only DJ Kitty. Oh yeah, DJ Kitty. Good to see you, buddy.
Give me some talk.
You're my favorite mascot, DJ Kitty. Always and forever. Oh, the vibe is good. Getting another Rays win right here. 1 strike needed. Let's do this, Armstrong. There it, oh! That's it! Woo! Rays win again! Rays win! The Rays win! And I ended up getting a toss-up from Frankie Mejia, the catcher. He threw one first and I didn't get it, and then he's like, here's another one, toss it over the net. And I got that, and then inside the team store, I ended up getting a couple of new caps. I got this cap right here, and let me just show the other one. I got this one, which I really like too, so I got 2 caps. And that's gonna do it for today. The Trop is illuminated orange. Whenever the Rays win, they light up the roof. Starting to sprinkle a little raindrop just dropped on the front of my camera. It's been a long day, a lot of dinosaurs, and a little bit of baseball. I'll see you in the next video, the vlog. Rays win. The Rays win. The vlog is over.